Hey everybody, it's Becky. Welcome back to my 5-Star Life. Today I have my first and maybe last Mickey Loot unboxing. I have a few thoughts I'd like to share about the company with you all, so just stay tuned. So today is the day I have been waiting for almost 5 months. Today's the day I will most likely lose some subscribers. Hopefully not too many of you guys, but today is the day that I finally get to open my first box from Mickey Loot, or the company Mickey Loot, that is a Disney unboxing company that started, I believe, last year. If you haven't heard of them by now, you're probably living in a cave, because they have been making quite the conversation here in the Disney YouTube community. I'm sure most of you guys have heard by now that some people have had a really great experience with this company. They get really great boxes. They have a really great relationship with the owner and the company itself, and they really enjoy what they get, and they don't have any issues with their boxes. And then there are people on the flip side who have had very negative experiences. They've had late boxes, they've had bad customer service, they've had a lot of different things going on. There's been a lot of bullying in the community itself over these boxes. You either love Mickey Loot or you hate Mickey Loot. And like everybody like me wants to share their own personal experience. So today, before I open this box, I'm going to give you my thoughts and what I feel or how my experience has been. So back in May of this year, which would be May of 2021, they released their It's a Small World limited themed boxes. Again, they had already done that. And I had been really thinking about ordering Mickey Loot for quite some time. Everybody really seems to love the boxes. And I went, you know what? I'm finally going to get myself a box. My birthday is coming up. Maybe I'll order one of the theme ones. When you get one of the theme ones, it doesn't go by your preferences really, as far as I understand that. You kind of like get what you get. So if they have like a good theme that I'm really into, I'm probably going to order one of them for myself. And lo and behold, at the end of May, they had the It's a Small World boxes re-released out of their vault, I believe. I believe this is the second time they've done boxes like this. I may be wrong, but I saw that the It's a Small World boxes were available, so I went, you know what? I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to order my first Mickey Loot, and I placed my order. Literally like 2, 3, 4 days after I'd done that, I started seeing videos on YouTube about a lot of people having issues with the company. Some of those issues are that they're getting their boxes very late. They've ordered boxes in January and it's May and they still don't have them. They've been charged month by month because they have a regular subscription through the company, and they're being charged for all these boxes and they're still waiting for boxes. They have also had some bad customer experience with this company, and they detailed what has happened individually in all of their videos. So I go, oh man, like this sucks that this is happening. I hope this is just like a little thing that's going on. It's a one-time thing. Hopefully it won't happen to me. I already have my order placed. I'll give them a try. I'll take everything I hear with a grain of salt. There's other people that are saying on the flip side that they don't have a problem with this company. They get their boxes. Yeah, sometimes they're a little bit late, but like they really have had this great experience with them, and that they're going to continue getting these boxes from them. So I went, okay, that's fine. I won't do anything. Maybe my box will be a couple months late. That will be fine. I'll get my box as long as it's great. Who cares? This is a treat for myself. I deserve this treat. And I kept my order. A couple weeks later, they did release another theme. I won't tell you what that theme is because I haven't gotten that box yet. But I ordered another box that had a theme that somebody in my close circle of family and friends would really appreciate. And even though I had seen a couple videos saying don't buy Mickey Loot, or you should really get Mickey Loot, don't listen to everybody else, I went, you know what, I'm going to place one more order, see what happens, see what kind of experience I get from the company. So I placed that order and I put on the order. It was another themed box, so it's kind of a get what you get, but in that specific order, I said that this person would like maybe this or this. There's certain things this person wouldn't like. So it was a little more specific, and usually that meant that that box would probably be curated or put together first. Now, the company apparently has a way of curating boxes or putting them together. They have like a different order of doing things where you could order a box in May and one in June, and you might get the June box first. They said that that's what happens sometimes. They also said that they were very, very backed up because they moved and that they had a lot of things going on, which is completely understandable. I would never hold that against them, but I kept on seeing, after I ordered these 2 boxes, more and more videos of these bad experiences. And in those experiences, a lot of people said that they emailed them and they just wanted to know status updates, and they got into further conversations with the owner of the company itself, and that they were pretty much I don't know how to say this for lack of a better word, but the customer service was really terrible. They felt like they were being treated very unfairly. So while this was going on, I kind of just sat back, I watched, I went, you know what, hopefully I'll get my boxes sometime this summer. It's fine if I don't get them until August. And I sat there. September rolled around and I went, you know what, I'm still not getting my boxes. I should probably email the company or like at least get an update on my boxes. But to be honest, I was very scared to do that because I was afraid, and for lack of a better word, that I was going to get ripped a new one, basically, by asking. I mean, maybe this wouldn't have been the experience I got, but I'm not a confrontational person at all. I really don't even like the fact that I'm speaking about this right now on video, because this could literally get me ripped a new one by talking about this. But I was really scared to actually reach out to them, to be honest. And I said, you know, if I don't have any like update on what's going on, I am going to email the company and ask like what's going on with my boxes. The first week of September came, and it was a very busy one for me, and I went to sit down to write the email, and then I ended up actually getting an email that said not one but both of my boxes were now starting to be curated. And I went, okay, they got back to me. I don't have to email them back, and I left it at that. I got another email, I think about a couple of weeks ago this time, and this is, I am taping this on, I got this box that's right here. I'm taping this on Thursday night, October 14th, 2021, if anybody would like to know that information. I got an email a couple weeks ago that said my box was in packaging and that would probably be shipping soon. I went, that's cool. I'm finally getting my boxes. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it or anything like that. And then last week I did just get like, not even, I think it 5 or 6 days ago, I got the email that said that this box was on the way, and I did receive it this afternoon. Okay, no harm or foul there, but I did want to put that out there because I am talking about my own personal experience with this company. But anyway, knowing what I know about this company, I do know, and I am going to give them credit where it's due. This is an unboxing company that has like a ticket, a ticket system or a tiered system when you order, where you can order an A through, I believe right now, e-ticket. I could be wrong on that. And it matches the old levels of Disneyland and I believe even Disney World, where you paid a certain price back in the day. You got to do certain rides, and the more you paid, the better your ticket was, or the better your ticket was, you had to pay more for it. So I personally I didn't have a lot of money to spend. I got 2 A-ticket boxes. So the box right behind me is worth $40, and when you order whatever type of box that you get, it is a flat rate. So if this box was $40, it's $40. You don't pay shipping, which is really great. No problem there. You literally, you pay the price that's on the website. No additional fees, which is really great. Also, they do ship internationally. So if I was living in, say, England right now, I could get a Mickey loot box, which is really great because shipping, you know, and like just shipping to other countries is kind of crazy right now, which is really great. Also, based on the videos I've seen where people really love their boxes, people get a lot of really good items, and they are hand picked by the owner, or either the owner or some of the people in the company. They go around the parks and handpick those items, and they try to curate them to your preferences that they base your box off of. Like I said, mine is kind of like a you get what you get kind of box, and that's why, like with It's a Small World, I don't care like what I get, even if it's something I don't particularly collect. If it has It's a Small World on it, I'm not going to care what it is. So that's why I ordered this theming, and that's why I ordered the theme that I'm still waiting on. So there is a lot of good things like to be said about this company. But then on the flip side, I have also seen a lot of people, and I've watched a lot of those videos where people are having those bad experiences. And like some of those people in some of those videos, I have had almost a 5-month wait on this box. And for me personally, just based on that alone, and people could disagree or agree with me here, I think that's too long of a time to wait. I mean, I'm not saying that what is in this box right now is not good or anything like that. Please don't get me wrong. I'm probably going to love it because it's a small world, and I just love anything that's It's a Small World. So I'm not saying that my complaint is going to be with the actual items in the box, but just the fact that I waited this long, that my money was taken out, and I was just left kind of like waiting and waiting and waiting, I don't think that's really cool. Also, based on some of the experiences that some of my friends in the community has had with this company, I honestly believe that a lot of people aren't being treated fairly when it comes to their money, when it comes to the way they have been spoken to. I do not think that is right. And just based on that and the fact that it was like a 5-month wait to get my first box and have my first experience with this company, I'm not going to be ordering boxes for at least a long time. I would love to say maybe in a year I'll try them again, but just based on that, I don't feel it's right for me to support this business. Now, before I get into the box and before anybody starts going crazy in the comments, if you are, I mean, I'm a nobody here on YouTube. There might only be like 10 people that watch this video, but before any nastiness or any kind of like bullying or like any type of thing happens on my channel, I do want to say that I will not allow it. Whether you are for Mickey Loot and you've had a great experience and you love them and you don't have a problem with them, I still like your channel. I still like you. I don't watch you for the Mickey Loot. I watch you for other reasons. I probably just really like you and your channel as a whole, and I'm not going to not be friends with you. If you're somebody who kind of agrees with me or has had a way worse experience than I have had right now, and you're like, nope, I'm never getting Mickey Loot again, forget them. Nope, that's it. I'm done with them. I'm not going to not be friends with you either. I hope, because with this company right now, there's been a lot of hard feelings. There have been a lot of arguments in the community. Friends have been lost because of, you know, what everybody feels about this company and their experiences. And I don't want that to happen on my channel. I'm just telling you guys my experience right now and how I feel and what I'm going to do moving forward. So I hope I don't lose friends over this. If you like Mickey Loot, that's great. You honestly have a really great reason to, and I don't fault you for it. If you don't like Mickey Loot and you're never gonna order from them again, I don't fault you for it. You have a really good reason to. So with that said, I do want to get into this box. This is the $40 A-ticket. It's a Small World box. And I hope by now the video hasn't gotten too long, because I thought I was going to get the other box and kind of do my Mickey Loot spiel on that one. But since I got this first, I'm really, really excited to open it. I really want to see what is inside. But before I actually get to that unboxing, and I'll put a timestamp right here if you just want to get to the unboxing, okay? But I want to tell you guys why I ordered this box in the first place. And I will try to do that as quickly as possible. I will try not to go on a tangent here, but as most of you guys know, a couple of years ago, my grandmom passed away. She was 93 years old. She lived a very, very long life. Me and her were very, very close. Now, in the 70s, a few years after Walt Disney World opened, my grandma, my grandpa, and my mom all went to Disney World for a few years. And when they were there, they always rode It's a Small World. It's a Small World was my grandmother's favorite ride. And pardon the wardrobe change, I completely forgot to put on my It's a Small World outfit. But anyway, It's a Small World was my grandmom's favorite ride. She would ride it every time she went, and it was something she talked about when I talked about my trip that I was going to take to Disney World a couple years ago, back in 2019. Now, when I was planning the trip, my trip, I put it together a list of rides that I really wanted to ride, and It's a Small World was not on the list. I could have cared less about riding it. I thought it was a stupid little kid ride. I really didn't feel like going around for 5 minutes and hearing "It's a Small World" after like I didn't want to do that. But my grandma loved it so much, and I went, you know what? If I have a second when I'm there, I'll get on the ride, just for her, and I'll film it, and I'll let her see it, and I'll humor her. So the first day we were at Magic Kingdom, we sat down, we had a breakfast, and in between the breakfast and our first Fast Pass of the day, yeah, back when they had those Fast Passes at Disney World, remember that time? Um, in between that time, we had, some like time to kill, and we were walking by some of the rides, and we walked by It's a Small World, and there was maybe like a 10-minute wait. So I went, let me go on this for Granny. Let me go on this for Iva. Right now, she's at home in New Jersey. She's in a nursing home. She's been having some health issues, and she'd probably really be happy and really be pleased that I went on this ride. So I get on the ride. I go, let me, just do this ride. I don't know if it was just like the magic of the day and being at Magic Kingdom the first time, or if it was just like the ride itself. But as soon as I got into that first room and I started hearing the "It's a Small World After All," and I seeing the little dolls dance and all the colors and all like the happiness that came from that ride, I was hooked. I went, whoa, Granny knows what she's talking about. Granny's right. This is an awesome ride. And I went, whoa, I can't believe I just didn't ever think, I didn't plan on going on this ride. Like, I didn't have this in my itinerary, and I had an itinerary, okay? So I was just so pleased with the ride, and I loved it. And I wrote it, and I went, you know what? I think, when I'm here, I'm going to always ride this ride for my grandma. So couple weeks later, after we get home, I started editing my videos, and I had some of them already uploaded on YouTube. And like I said, my grandma was in a nursing home. She was having some health issues, and literally about 3 weeks after we got home, we found out that my grandma was terminally ill. She used to watch a lot of my YouTube videos, or I would show her some of the ones that were like appropriate for her, a 93-year-old to watch. And she was in the nursing home the one night. It was a few nights before, I think it was the night or 2 nights before we found out she was terminally ill, and she was not feeling good. She was in and out of like sleep. And I went, Granny, I have the video of me riding It's a Small World. So I put that video on for her. I know she saw some of it, but I don't think she really saw all of it because, like I said, she was in and out of it. But that was literally, that was literally the last video of mine my granny got to watch, because a couple days later, we found out that she was in fact dying. And literally like a couple days after that, she passed away. And just right there, I said, whenever I go back to Disney World, I will always ride It's a Small World. I will not ever not ride it unless the ride is down or under refurbishment, because that ride, as much as I loved it at Disney World, now that ride holds such a big meaning to my heart. It's very close to my heart. I don't care what kind of It's a Small World merch I get. I just want to collect it, and I want to always remember her by that. With that said, we do have another Disney World trip sometime going to happen, and when we go there, I'm planning on wearing these ears. I am planning on riding it with a couple of my close family and friends, so we can all ride it for my granny. And we're all going to, I had this shirt made, even though I'm not going this year, we're all going to ride with our shirts that my best friend made us. And if you can see down here, it says in the doorway, it says "For Iva." So I have my Magic Kingdom Day shirt already planned, and that is why I'm wearing it to unbox this. And that is why I got this box in the first place, because when I wanted to treat myself, I had been going through a lot, and I said, you know what, you deserve to buy yourself a little birthday gift, Becky. And I did buy myself a lot of presents, and because It's a Small World means the world to me. and it has a great message, you know. So without further ado, this video is probably like 15 minutes long already. Hopefully it's not 15 minutes long already. But let's get into the box. Now, I do have to say that Mickey Loot does usually not hand wrap, but they wrap everything up individually. So I'm expecting that it will be like that in here, not sure. But it says hello when you first open the box, and then there's a spoiler sheet, which my boyfriend has looked at because I had to have him confirm that it was the It's a Small World box, so I didn't look stupid talking about It's a Small World when it was the other box. One quick note is that when I was ordering this box, I did make a mistake. I forgot to tell them that I did have these ears. By the looks of this shape of this box, I don't think I'm going to get a duplicate, but if I had these ears in the box, it wouldn't be a big deal. But let's get to opening. Like I said, this has been an almost 5 months wait to see this. I got right off the bat, and I've heard they pay attention to your videos. I don't know if this is just a coincidence or they are paying attention to mine, but I got red Foozles, and red's my favorite color. So listen, if there's something in here that's great, that is going to, like, that is really good about the company, I'm not going to not say that. I'm going to give them credit where it's due. As I unwrap it or take the Foozle out, I did already spot something, which is one of these. And I was thinking maybe I would get this in the box. One of the It's a Small World card holders. You can hold your ID over here in the back and any like little credit cards. And I can definitely use this when I am in the parks. I really need something small and compact to put that important stuff in. I don't need a big old bag like I had last time. So right off the bat, hey, this is pretty cool. It's pretty neat. And it has 1, 2, I can't count, 3, 4 little slots. So right off the bat, hey, not doing bad. I'm seeing something else actually that's unwrapped, and I'll grab that right away. And oh my gosh, that is really, really cool. It is I don't know if you're going to see it. Maybe can I take it out of the packaging? No, I'm not going to. It's I'm starting to collect pins, and I like to collect pins from rides, my favorite rides. And it's a 55th anniversary It's a Small World pin. And honestly, I was hoping I would have an It's a Small World pin in the box. So that is really, really cool. As far as the items go in this box, I'm not upset so far. I do not have any complaints. And then I do have, I think, one more item. Oh yeah, I have one more item. It's wrapped up. It's an odd shape. Oh, you know what? I think I do know what it is. And I was thinking that maybe I would get something like this if I'm right. And if I'm right, it's not something that I collect, but since it's a Small World type of piece of merch, I'm fine with it. Because like I said, I'll take whatever. So I do think that it is I don't want to say it and then be wrong. Excuse me, please hold. Pardon me, I'm a mess when I'm unwrapping, but I thought it was what I thought it was, which is this It's a Small World mug. It has the clock right there. It has one of the children. It has a couple of the, I don't know if they're all goodbyes or hellos. And it has that print on it. And it says on the inside, I don't know if you can see it, it says that it's oh, you know, it's coming backwards because I'm doing this on my phone, but it says it's a small world on it. So this is really, really cool. It's a really awesome item. I'm not, like I said, I like the items that are in this box. So let me just go over the spoiler sheet very, very quickly. This video is probably a billion years long. Apologize for that. But come on, Becky, get it together. All right, my limited release Small World theme box A ticket. Okay, I got a It's a Small World 55th Anniversary Limited Release 2021 trading pin, and that retails for $15.99. I got a Disney Parks It's a Small World clock face card holder. That would retail for $14.99. And I got a Disney Parks It's a Small World scenes mug, and that retailed for $14.99. So once again, I am not mad at the items. I will take anything and everything. It's a Small World because this ride, it means the world to me. I miss my grandmom every day. I can't wait to ride the real ride at Disney World and be able to, take her spirit along with me and enjoy that again. But like I said, this was a good box. I wouldn't say it's the greatest box I've ever had out of all the unboxings that I've done so far, but it was a great box. But like I said at the beginning of this video, I will not be reordering from Mickey Loot, at least not for a long time. If they can work the kinks out and stuff, I would try them maybe again in the future because my experience wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like a great one either. I can't wait to actually open the other box that I have because it is a gift for somebody and they were due to get that gift like literally 6 weeks ago now. So I can't wait to open that and then run it over to their house and give it to them because it's something they would really appreciate. So stay tuned for that one. Once again, I hope I don't lose any friends for this video. If anybody is going to get nasty or anything in the comments, I'm not going to tolerate it. Let's just all agree to disagree and leave it there. I hope that we are all still going to be friends at the end of the day. Hopefully, like I said, I don't get ripped a new one for my opinion on this company, but that was my experience. That's my opinion, and that's what I thought of this box. Anyway, as always, stay safe out there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, whether you agree with me or not, and have a 5-star day.